What's up, everyone? My name is Mark Pattison, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about off-market properties, what we like to do with fix and flips. I'm going to teach you where to find these properties, how to get these properties under contract, what to do once you get them under contract, how to close, and how to make some money flipping homes. So first off, realize when you're buying a property, there's a couple different acronyms you're going to need to know, and it's going to be something, you can use the acronym or you can use the full phrase. One is ARV, which is after repair value. That's the value of the home when it's on the market after you've done repairs. Makes sense, right? Another one is a max allowable offer. What we know in-house as basically what can we pay for this property and what's the max allowable offer that we can do. We go to the sellers, we want to present them the offers. It's not going to be our max allowable offer, our MAO right from the start, but in our head, we know what our MAO is so that when we go to negotiate, we can maybe meet in the middle or mate at that price. If it goes above it, we can turn it into a traditional listing. Now, you can find these sellers in multiple different ways. One thing that you can do is partner with the title rep. They can give you the names and information for different people that are maybe distressed sellers. And now I'm helping you find these people, and then you're going to be helping them in their situation. So one of my favorite stories from last year is we made a few $100,000 off of a flip. It was a lot of work, but we actually saved the seller, I believe, $500,000. It was right around $550,000, I think. And the reason being is that their grandmother had a reverse mortgage on the property, and they were not informed that the bank was going to take the property back because the grandmother passed, and they thought they had 1 year to send them paperwork to get everything figured out to maybe buy the house from them. They actually had maybe a month or two, and they were at the very last week before the bank was just going to say, hey, you know what? You haven't done anything we've asked for. They were calling them. They had the wrong number. Whatever happened, they only had a week to basically get this property sold. That doesn't give anyone enough time to actually list it on the market to get the full max price that they could get. So we were able to come in there, pay them what we could pay them for what we saw because the home needed a lot of work like we talked about. We took over the property. We paid them off. We paid the lender their number, and then we actually got to give them the money. Whereas if the bank foreclosed on them, they would have taken all of that equity and the house. So we were able to save this property. Before, I was a little bit, I'm not so sure about calling these people. I felt like I was maybe taking advantage of them. There are a ton of ways to help these people, which is fantastic because people may not have the resources or the information in front of them to know exactly what's going on. And you're allowed to come in here, and there's two different types of investors. You can go in there, take advantage of them, however you want to go about that. Hopefully you can sleep at night, or you can go after the people that that need help, that maybe don't want to go and put their house on the market, or they don't have the time to do it. You can get those people, help them out so that it doesn't get foreclosed on with the bank. So for those buyers that are looking for foreclosures, we're the people that are coming in and essentially saving those buyers or those sellers ahead of time. So then the buyers that are looking for them, it never actually hits the market because we get them before it does. That's why you see them disappear if they were pre-foreclosure. Pre-foreclosure means they've missed payments. That doesn't mean that they're going to continue missing payments and go into foreclosure. It just means that they have missed some, and it depends on each state, however many payments they miss and how much time frame they have before they can actually take over the property and the bank gets the home back. That all varies, but we come in before that point, clear everything up, take it over, and then we go from there. A great place to find this information. So I always take 2 points of distressedness. So it's going to be, whether they're tax lien and divorced, or divorced and pre-foreclosure, or let's say pre-foreclosure and tax lien, or notice of default and let's say mechanics lien. So someone came in and rehabbed a bathroom and then they didn't pay them, whatever it was. So that's what you're going to put into place. Then you could run the numbers and you can batch script trace them, which means that you're going to go in and take those numbers, have them skip traced so that you can make sure that the information is correct. Now, it's going to be about 1 out of 1,000 that you're going to end up being able to convert. So it's a lot of prospecting for what you can get. As you get better with prospecting, you're going to be able to set these appointments. You can go on that appointment whether you're an agent or not. If you're not an agent, you can try to buy that property from them. If they want to go to a regular sale, you can maybe go and refer that property to an agent. If you are an agent and licensed, you can maybe take that sale and then sell it yourself. And it could be just a traditional sale. There's options. We present those options to everyone so that we make sure we take care of them. And then that way you can get the best bang for your buck. They can get the best scenario for what their situation is. And that's how you find off-market properties. It's pretty simple in the old grand scheme of things, but it's a lot of work. And most people won't do the work. But if you do, the rewards are huge. So hopefully you learned something, and subscribe below for more details, what to do once you get the place under contract, how to rehab it, all that good stuff. Happy to share it with you. All right. Chat soon, guys.